Hi everyone! Today I'm doing the left hand challenge, which of course was a lot of fun. As you can see, I got the split screen to work. Remember in my previous prompts when I tried to do the split screen, but I would either bump the camera at some point or just donk it up somehow. Well, I got it to work, which is great. I looked up left hand challenges before I worked on this, and I noticed that no one did this split screen. Granted, I didn't look too deep into YouTube, but I thought this was the perfect opportunity to take advantage of that. So as you can see on the right, I'm drawing with my right hand as I usually do, and on the left, I'm drawing with my left hand, which is not my dominant hand if you can't tell at this point. I will admit this is my second go at the left hand because when I started, the head was huge, and as you can see, the head is still huge. I had a lot of trouble just holding the pencil and the paintbrushes. I could not for the life of me figure out how to hold it. I looked at my right hand and held it, looked at my left, and no matter what I did, it just didn't feel right, which is to be expected. It's not my dominant hand and I don't use it for much anything. But I was just so surprised at just how awkward everything felt with it. It just felt so wrong. Something I found interesting was that I was a lot faster with my left hand. And honestly, it's probably just because I knew it couldn't look good. With my right hand, I was taking my time making sure every line was perfect, so it took a lot longer. With my left, I knew it was going to be garbage and I just plowed through it like there is no point in taking forever because I can't get my hand to do anything I want it to. But in the end, I kind of like the left-handed illustration. It's got this cute, textury, wobbly line look to it. And even when I showed these to my husband, he said he liked the left-handed one more than the right one. Rude, but I get where you're coming from. It does make me want to kind of explore something like this, a stylization that is kind of wonky and wobbly, because it really is cute. But the control of my hand? Nah, it's just not there. The proportions are just completely out of whack and I could not control my hand to get anything the way I wanted it to look. But that's the left hand challenge for you. Funny enough, there are a couple of things I do like about the left hand that I don't like about the right hand illustration. I really like the legs and the feet. Something about the way they are drawn is just a little bit more appealing to me, which is so funny because it's not the way I intended it to. It just goes to show you that happy mistakes are a good thing when it comes to art. Okay, do you want to know about this character? Let's talk about this character. This is Owlina. She is the third and final imaginary friend from my final graphic design project. She's an imaginary friend that was thought up from a boy that really liked school and liked to learn. Or did he have trouble learning? I don't remember. I think he liked to learn. So he came up with this imaginary friend that he would learn with and talk to because I guess he was an only child. So her character design is based off of an owl because this was kind of a project that was targeted towards children. So usually in children's media, owls are smart, I suppose. So I thought, let's make a character that is kind of designed around an owl. So she has short hair that kind of points up like an owl's ears. Those aren't ears, those are horns. Those are just feathery horn things. And she has a pointy, long nose that is kind of like a beak, and big glasses that make her eyes look huge, which have a little bit of detail at the top that kind of look like eyelashes, or, well, maybe that was just inspired from Hoot Hoot from the Pokemon. Whoops! She also has a cape because I wanted to incorporate that brown, feathery owlness a little bit more. Giving her a cape was just a cute little detail I wanted to do because, why not? With her clothes, she's just kind of dressed like a general, I guess, nerd, smart person. She's got a short-sleeved button-up shirt tucked into a skirt and some high white socks and her cute little Mary Jane shoes. Oh, and because she's an imaginary friend, she has the ability to float. I know all imaginary friends can pretty much do what they want, I suppose, because it's just limited to your imagination. But she has a cape and she's a bird, so She floats around the boy, like around behind his shoulder when he's learning and like tells him stuff. Yeah. So that's Owlina, and this has been my left hand challenge. It was a lot of fun. I actually am surprised that I did as well as I did with my left hand. And yep, 10 out of 10 would do again. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much to all of my patrons, including Eve Milady, Lavoisier, and Michael Yun. If you want a shout out at the end of my videos, access to my sketchbook, coloring pages, and more, become my patron by clicking the link in the description. Thank you all so much for the support. Bye!